Hello guys, in this video we will discuss some more important points on entity list while working with portals. What happens in my previous videos, you have seen that how we can create entity list on portals and how to do customization in portals, also how to enable view details functionality for an entity list on portal. Now you can see here the entity list is present, where you can click on this view details to see the entity list information. Now in this video we will see how we can enable uh, new record creation functionality for this entity list. For example, if you want users to raise a new case record using this entity form on this portal, then how to do that? So we can use entity list to do that. So we have to go to, first we have to create a form. Okay, always remember to use in entity list, uh, to display data or to create a new record, you have to use entity form. And first you have to create the form for that specific entity. As the entity we are discussing here is case, that's why I will go to series and Dynamics 365, and I will go to case entity and create a new main form. This is my main form and I am editing the form. I have added case title, subject, customer and product. And if you don't know about creating forms, then you check my old videos, last videos. You can understand how to navigate this form and create new form. Once this form is created, give a name of the form. I have given the form name as let me go here. I have given the form name as case create portal, and I have removed all other options, just kept one column and four fields here. And I have published this. Let me publish this. Now as soon as I will publish this, I can use this form to display whenever someone clicks the create new record from the portal. Okay, so this is how we can create new records from portal, and this is the first step you have to perform. Once this form is published, the next step is to create an entity form using model driven app portal management. Okay, so let us wait. This is still publishing. Right top corner you can see. Now once it is published, I will go to portal management app. Okay, let's wait for some time. It is still publishing. Okay, once it is published, I will go here and I will go to portal management, and this is the portal management app, and I will go to entity forms. And same way, in my last video I have created an entity form, and the same step I will follow, but this time I will choose the new form that I have created for this case entity. Now I have created this one, create new case, and once I open, you can see here at the right section I have selected entity as case, and the form name is case create portal. So this is the name is case create portal. You can see here I have chosen this, and important is selecting correct mode. In mode I have selected as insert. Last time you have seen I have selected read only, but this time I will select insert and select the website as your portal name, then save it. Once you save it, you can come here to the portal editor studio, then click on synchronize configuration. Once you synchronize configuration, all the configurations of the portal management model driven app will be synchronized with this portal app. Now here I will select the entity list and enable the create new feature option. Now select the entity list, and right side you can see we have already last time enabled this view details functionality. Now I'll select this create new record. Click on this option, and once you select this create new record option, you will find target type three options: form, web page, URL. Web page URL I will cover in next part. Now this time I will use form, and in this second drop down select a form, and this time you select create new case. Now this is the form that I have created here, case create new case, whose mode is insert. Okay, now once it is selected, you can just click on synchronize configuration. And once it is completed, synchronization completed, we will click on browse website. As soon as you click browse website, it will display a top create button at the top of the entity list. Now this is my entity list, and here you can see the create button is available here, right? Now once you click this, the form that we have designed will open with that specific field that we have placed on that form. You can see here only 4 fields given, here only 4 fields displaying. Now I can give here some information to create that. Let's say broken armband, and subject, let's say maintenance, and customer I can choose from the lookup. I can choose, let's say, a datum, select. I can choose product or keep it blank because this is optional, but still if I want I can select a product. Once we have given all the options value, then I can click on submit. Okay, now once you submit, the record will be created in the database. Okay, now we can search that record. Once it is submitted, I can search here. So this is the record that has been created, a datum and broken armband. This is the case number. Now if you want to see the details, click on this case and you can see this is the case number generated, this is the case title, customer, and created on, and active status, right? Now this is how we can enable create record functionality for entity list. So we have seen creating records from portal for Dynamics 365, retrieving Dynamics 365 entities using entity list on portals. Then we will see more functionality in later videos. Thank you guys. If it helps, please subscribe and share the videos to your colleagues if they want to learn Power Apps, and click on the bell icon also so that you can get notified immediately when I upload videos. Thank you.